Shalom, giving all glorification, honor, and praise unto Yahweh, Bahasam, Yahushai, Bahasam, Rakakwatas. Double honors to the venerable apostles of the great millstone, who taught us the truth of the Holy Bible, along with the bishops and elders who were ruling and teaching the church well in these last days. And I want to say salutations to the Ba'ath Shah Dawadah, that is the house of David, the elect. Quick prophecy in short, going into the MOTB, which is the micro C-Help, Karagma, okay? And this is going to come to pass, man. The prophecies right now are jumping off the pages of the Bible, all right? They're speaking loud and clear. And I was just thinking about before I seen this article through the Spirit, which today is, this was published yesterday, October 27th, 2023, the hopeful year that all these prophecies come to pass. And on the daily HODL website, News and Insight for the digital economy, Wells Fargo says an American Cbdc could be designed, approved, and launched in 3 to 5 years. But like I said, before I saw this article, Slaki, forgive me. I was putting together a lesson, going into Hebrews. Hold on, let me get it. Well, first of all, let me get Habakkuk, the second chapter, since I referenced Habakkuk 2. And then I'll go to the book of Hebrews. Yeah, the prophecies are jumping off the pages, man. All right. And you people, you scoffers and you scorners, all right, among Israel, all right, Israel being you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, you the Lord's chosen people, all of you who are scoffing and mocking and rejecting his word, all right, you fixing to know that there was a prophet among you, man. Okay? I'm going to get right to the point. Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time. Right. And we at the appointed time right now. Right now. All right. But at the end it shall speak. See? We're at the end and these things are speaking. All right. If you have ears to hear, okay, you're picking them up through the Spirit. Okay. It says, and not lie. It says, though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. Now they're talking about this, being a reality within 3 to 5 years. Could be. That's all up to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Okay? We just have to wait and see. The point is, the prophecies are speaking, man. We bring these scriptures out, constantly, 24/7. All right? And again, when these things do begin to come to pass, you Israelites, you rebellious jakes, you're going to know that you was in the midst of the prophets, man. Okay? But let me go to Hebrews real quick, because like I said before, I saw this article in my news feed. I was planning a lesson going into Hebrews, the 3rd chapter. Let me read it. Hebrews, the 3rd chapter, and the 15th verse, getting right to the point. It says, while it is said today, if ye will hear his voice. And how do you hear the voice of the Lord? Does he come down off his throne? Hell no, he don't come off his throne, man. The earth is his footstool. He's governing in the heavens, man. Okay, he's not going to come down off his throne to talk to you. Okay, he talks to you through his servants, the prophets, man. All right? So if you're hearing his voice, it says, today, if ye hear his voice, harden not your hearts, all right, or your minds. As in the provocation. In other words, Salakian, during the time of Moses, when the Israelites was, coming out of Egypt, they had just witnessed the destruction of Egypt. They just witnessed the destruction of their oppressor, Pharaoh. Okay. they got out into the wilderness and they started murmuring, doing what Jake does, murmuring, complaining, being argumentative, being demons. Okay, and they was stirring the Lord to anger, man. You know, they was resisting his voice, fighting against it. All right. It says, harden not your hearts as in the provocation. For some, when they had heard, did provoke. Right? It says, howbeit not all that came out of Egypt by Moses. But with whom was he grieved 40 years, verse 17? Was it not with them that had sinned, whose carcasses fell in the wilderness? Yeah. All right, the rebels, man. The Lord purged out the rebels, all right, among his people, all right, which he's doing the same thing today, man. Okay, he's purging out the rebels, man. He's destroying the rebels, the 2/3, man. The house of Saul. Okay, we see that we seeing that more and more lately. Judgment's going out. You know, Jake dropping dead. All right, being brutally judged. All right. And like the elder Yashar Wamba said in one of his last videos, judgment doesn't always have to mean, he puts you to death. He made a good point. That's a good point. He could turn you into a Gnostic and have you thinking you're still in the truth. That's a heavy judgment, man. That's more bitter than death. He could turn you back. He can turn you back to the Christian church. All right. So yeah, don't harden your hearts, man. Because they are going to come out with a Cbdc, and they already have the infrastructure and the framework built. Okay, it's just a matter of time. They're waiting for that perfect time. All right. We clearly see that this current banking system is being brought down by design. Okay, because they have to usher in their great reset soon, which does not include paper currency. All right, it doesn't include your fiat currency. All right, those dollar bills. All right, it's going to be a digital way of life. I mean, come on, man. Everybody sees that. You don't have to be part of the elect, all right, to understand that the way of this new world they're trying to bring about, is all digital, man. Okay, so if you're hearing this, don't harden your hearts, man. Okay, don't be stiff necked. Our people are 2/3 anyway are rebellious, man. Rebellious children. Isaiah the 30th chapter goes into that. And they sottish, man. Which that word sottish, the elder apostle Bar is always bringing that out. That word sottish means stupid, man. 2/3 of our people are stupid and fucking retarded, man. To not be able to see this and not being able to hear this, man. Don't be that way. Today, if ye will hear his voice like you, harden not your hearts, man, or your minds. All right. So yeah, everybody knows that we live in a digital era, man. Okay. I mean, E's system is all about a system of control, man. It's a dictatorial, totalitarian, authoritarian model that he's built. All right. Welcome to the NWO. How are you enjoying your stay thus far? Cause it's here, man. Okay. So let's get into this. I'm not gonna make this long. Lessons within lessons, right? As the elder apostle Tahar always mentions, there are lessons within lessons. Lessons within lessons within lessons. Strategists at a Wells Fargo subsidiary think the U.S. could design and release a central bank digital currency within the next 5 years. Hey, Lord willing, it happens, a lot sooner, all right, because brothers were vexed, all right, starting at the top with the pillars of the church, the elder apostles of Great Millstone. They've been doing this for 3.5+ decades, so they vexed more than any of us. But we vexed. We're tired. We're tired of slaving for E. We're tired of the perversion. We're tired of the filth. Okay, we're tired of the slander and the scorning. All right, tired of all this shit, man. Tired of the perverse spirit that's mingled, in this place. All right, pursuant to Isaiah in the 19th chapter. So, Lord willing, this happens a lot sooner. We're open. We're open. It's not going to happen. Um, we're not saying it's going to happen tomorrow or next week or next month, but Lord willing, soon. Okay, soon. It says in a new report, the Wells Fargo advisors head of real asset strategy John LaForge and investment strategy analyst Mason Mendez say that the U.S. is studying the potential of a CBDC after President Creepy Sleepy signed an executive order authorizing the Federal Reserve to begin looking into CBDC technology. We suspect it will be some years before a U.S. CBDC is designed, approved, and used. Our best guess would be 3 to 5 years. The release of FedNow, a new fast payment program launched in July 2023, might give us some clues on the timeline, though. The Fed formally started studying the potential of FedNow in September 2013, nearly 10 years before its release. While we are not expecting a CBDC release to take 10 years, we do believe it could be a few more years before a final design is reached. And like I said, could be, man. We'll just have to wait and see, because ultimately this is all, according to Yahweh Bahasham Yahushai's timeline. It's his show, man. All right, this is his program. So at some point, he's going to put the spirit on Esau, these issues, these international banking families, all right, the Dukes eat them, all right, to implement this thing and make it, mandatory, to have this on a global scale. See, that has to happen prior to the nukes coming to America, prior to them arrows being shot from one end of heaven to the other. This has to go down, man. Okay, and it will. These things will come to pass. Lo, it will come. I referenced that earlier. Let me get that. And what is that? Ezekiel 30. Thinking out loud here. I believe it's Ezekiel 30. Or maybe it's 33. So let's see. Yeah. These things are coming, man. All right. Oh, man. Let me start in verse 31. This is Ezekiel chapter 33 and verse 31. So it's like 32. Well, no, let me start in 31. Salakia. The whole chapter is fire. Ezekiel chapter 33 and verse 31. And they come unto thee as the people cometh, and they sit before thee as my people. And they hear thy words, but they will not do them. Yeah, right. That's talking about, you rebellious, 2/3, man. Okay. You're hearing the voice of the Lord, all right, through his servants, the prophets, but you're not doing the words that you're hearing, man. All right, you ain't repenting. You ain't turning your face from your abominations. You continuing in sin. Okay. It says, for with their mouth they shew much love. That's right, man. Oh, I love God. I'm all about, God. Blah, blah, blah. That's Jake, man. Always talking about how he loves God and he loves the Lord and he loves Jesus. Okay, you got to get that name out your mouth, man, because you keep on calling on that name, and again, the wrath of the Lord is going to be upon you, man. All right, the wrath of the Lord is going to be upon you because his name ain't Jesus. All right, Jesus translates literally into earth pig, man. Look it up. It literally translates to earth pig. His Hebrew name is Yahweh Shai, meaning he saves or he delivers. Okay? So yeah, it says, for with their mouth they shew much love. Yeah, Jake's always talking about much love, much love. You know? I love the way we love the Lord, you know? Singing and dancing and sweating on Sunday, you know. But their heart, right? But their heart or mind goeth after their covetousness. Yeah. And lo, verse 32, thou art unto them as a very lovely song of one that hath a pleasant voice and can play well on an instrument. For they hear thy words, but they do them not. That's right, man. You're hearing us sing this new song, all right, giving you the truth. All right, we're piping to you, but you're not dancing. Okay? You're not doing the word, you're not doing the words of the Lord, man. You know, what does he require of you? He requires you to repent, man. He says that at least you repent, you know, you shall all likewise perish. All right? Verse 33, and when this cometh to pass, lo, it will come. All right? What's going to come? The implementation of the MOTB, charagma, the micro-C-up. Okay? And when this cometh to pass, lo, it will come. All right? It says, then shall they know that a prophet have been among them. All right, so you 2/3, man, you're going to know. And in that day, man, you know, there's going to be nothing you can do about it. You know, the scriptures talks about the Lord laughing when your fear comes. You know, Proverbs, the first chapter. You know, and again, how is that going to play out on earth? Okay, on earth, how is the Lord laughing at you going to play out? It's going to play out through his men laughing. All right, Lord willing, as us, we're going to be laughing our asses off at you, man. Okay? The angels is going to be laughing at you and mocking you in the heavens, and we're going to be laughing at you. You know? Watching your calamity. You know, because all we got to do at this point is sit back and watch you idiots, you know, destroy yourselves, man. We got front row. We courtside, baby. We got front row seats. We're going to watch your calamity, man, and we're going to mock. Again, Lord willing, we're those men. We're going to mock when your fear comes, man. Okay? When you're pressed and tested, all right, and you fail, all right, during the hour of temptation. Yeah, this is Revelation 13. I'll end it. Revelation chapter 13 and verse 16, and he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. Okay, that sums up, all right, the whole population, okay, everyone, to receive what? A mark, M-A-R-K, charagma, an implantable device, in their right hand or in their foreheads, okay? And for you rebellious, stiff-necked, hard-hearted jakes who say, well, I'll just get it in my left hand. Okay, if you go to Revelation 14, it talks about in the hand. Okay, it's either going to be your right hand, your left hand, or your forehead. It's going to be something that can be easily scanned. Okay? And that no man slack you to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. Verse 17, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the M-A-R-K, charagma, or the name of the beast or the number of his name. All right, so this is coming. You know, these analysts are saying 3 to 5 years. These Wells Fargo guys, you know. But, we'll just have to wait and see. All right. The way things are going right now, you know, it seems like it's going to happen, you know, sooner. But it's okay. It is going to happen. All right. Like we just read, lo, it will come. The Lord willing, you was edified through the Spirit. I don't want to say shalom. It's on to the next video.